LEGO Galidor was frickin' weird, and many call it the most hated LEGO theme of all time. Many say it's the worst, especially because it almost bankrupted the LEGO group. But a set like Gorm, turns out he's frickin' awesome. And actually this set had a sick upgrade as well. Let's see if this so-called upgrade actually holds up. Let's see if this glorious set is enough to turn the most hated LEGO theme into some kind of a cult classic. So a bit of context on why Galidor is hated so much. Well, the theme almost bankrupted the LEGO group, and that's because the theme had so many new pieces. Pieces that cost a lot of money to make. And you better believe that investment did not pay off because this theme flopped. And it flopped in a time when LEGO already wasn't doing that well financially. It was just a collection of problems. And a lot of people don't like how Galidor sets look. They think they look weird, they think they don't look like LEGO. People don't like this theme. In fact, even the people who worked on Galidor don't like it. While I was in Billund, Denmark a few years ago, I met a guy named Mike Gandito. Mike is a LEGO employee, and he was telling me about how the very first project he worked on was, quote, the worst LEGO theme ever. And yeah, that was Galidor. You know it's not great when a LEGO employee who worked on it doesn't like it. Yeah. But I don't know, man. How can you hate a theme that gave us a character like this? A character like Gorm. Here he is, the conqueror of 1,000 worlds, the former advisor of the royal court of Galidor, the ruler of the outer dimension. Bro, this set slaps. With his Darth Vader-like appearance, that sick head, and all sorts of gorgeous armored pieces. There's a lot to like. But if you like this one, well, you'll like this upgrade. This is a set called Gorm Deluxe, a variant of that original set that actually released at the same time as the original. So what makes this newer, fancier Gorm so much more deluxe and better than the original? Well, he now sports some fancy gold printing on his torso. I mean, it is rather pretty. I always thought that the very clean, purple and black look of the original, I always thought that was a very modest, simple design that didn't need any changing. Turns out I was wrong. Gold looks amazing next to that purple. The kind of scaly appearance of this, it is rather pretty. I dig it. On top of that, Gorm's head, it also has a little bit of extra printing. If we compare the original to the newer one, you can see that this one is totally black on either side, whereas this one has some nice gold or purple printing, making up some of these nice new details. That's pretty sick. Although, man, if LEGO did something like this today, in 2026, people would be mad. If they said, hey, you can buy the cheaper $10 Gorm, that is how much he cost back in the day. This $10 set comes with less pieces, less printing, and less play features. Or you can pick up this set, which cost $15. He comes with 3 extra pieces, just 3, and yeah, he's got some more printing. It is kind of a strange move, isn't it? And I'm sure, yeah, if this happened today, people would be mad. Is it a little bit of a cash grab? Is it just a fun, slightly better variant? And you can pick the one that best suits your price point? I don't know, but I don't think people would like this. Still, I enjoy looking back on this, because now, I don't know, I'm just happy to get a second variant with new pieces, new prints, new patterns. It just means more creative potential, more customization opportunities for your custom LEGO creations. I think that's pretty good. So, okay, I mentioned those 3 extra pieces that come in Gorm Deluxe. Yeah, you get this new arm attachment, and it comes with a couple of these extra projectiles. Look, it's a fun design. If you press down on the spike right here, the projectile launches forward. You can aim it at Nick Bluetooth and take down your mortal enemy. That's nice. So yeah, these 3 new pieces are a nice bonus. The set also did include a few additional limb pieces. However, I bought this set used, so I don't have those. My apologies. But I like this arm launcher. I don't know, sometimes it looks like he's holding a shield. I think that's cool. And the projectile itself, looking like a wasp, with wings, a head, and actually a bit of a face on the front. That's very cool. Now, okay, other than the changes that I've highlighted, that's pretty much it. The set is essentially identical. Yeah, you do get a few nice changes, but I don't know. Is this enough to classify as a deluxe set? A deluxe set that is more expensive? I guess not. Does feel like you should get one or two extra things, you know? But look, it's one thing to say that, hey, this wasn't worth the price increase, it's not worth those 3 extra pieces, that was a bad idea back in 2002. But then I think it's another argument to say, well, is this actually an improvement? Ignoring the price increase, ignoring the very few differences, does this just, look better? And I would say it does. I really like the changes that they've made. I like the fun new variants, the new pieces, the new projectile. All of that is a pleasure. It's a good thing to have. So, all in all, yeah, I think Gorm is freaking sick. For a theme that everyone hates, this set is pretty cool. And the pieces, oh, they are super exciting. Let's see what you get. We'll begin with this fun shield element. Well, that's what it's called. It's actually more used as a waistcloth. I really like the way that a builder called Oblivimox has used it here. It's so cool, looking like armor on the top of the face. The black pairs quite well with other black pieces, but then this pop of gold. The contrast of it just looks heavenly. This looks great. Moving over to that wasp projectile. I mentioned how the top of it looks like a face. Well, Kevin H takes advantage of that and actually uses this as a face. A face on a pretty fun little Galidor build. How cute. Of course, this piece connects onto this arm. Yet why not do what Matt Goldberg has done here? Use this for some spider legs. The way they're placed, you really get to focus on this dark grey accent, this little spike. It kind of becomes a bit of a feature point of this mock. I think it's cool. Over to the legs. I'm a big fan of how Galvanize has used it here. Now, it's the front section of a spaceship. You can load up some transgreen pieces on the front, turn this into little lasers. I think it looks epic. And by the way, shout out to a builder called Part Parakeet. Galvanize said that they took heavy inspiration from one of their mocks. So go and take a look at the links below and check out Part Parakeet. Go give their stuff a like and a follow. I'm sure you'll like what you see. The last piece I want to discuss, this torso piece. Will Hafner has used it as a torso. Check out how it's being paired with this face. This is the same face that comes on the Chima Ultra Build set, Gorzan. The colors, the shape, the vibe, they pair perfectly with this torso. It's quite a stunning combination, isn't it? It's truly amazing how many pieces look so good when you partner them with Galidor. Speaking of which, normally this is the section of the video where I check out a revamp of this set. Well, barely anyone has revamped Gorm Deluxe. It's just not really happened. So instead, let's check out a creation that uses tons of his pieces. Alex Mertens has built this. Look at this sick head, using the hand pieces to make up a kind of mosquito man head. That looks dope. We also got some of these gold printed shield pieces, making up wings. Lovely idea. And then 4 arms. Anytime a mock has 4 arms, I love it. It just makes me happy. Now, this actually appears to be using just pieces from Galidor sets, but that doesn't mean you can't combine Galidor pieces with Bionicle and System and other stuff. No matter what you use Galidor pieces with, they're always going to be helpful. Gorm Deluxe. I think you're pretty swell. Why do people hate you? And why do people hate your theme? I really like you. So what do you think of Gorm Deluxe? Is it an improvement on the original? Or a shell of what it once was? Let me know. Thanks for watching, everyone, and be sure to check the links below. You can find more from the builders I spoke about right there. Happy building, guys, and bye for now. Now, when I told Mike Gandito that I actually liked Galidor, he replied with something along the lines of, yeah man, you're wrong. Galidor sucks.